Okay, so welcome back. This is part 2 of this game, Spags. Now, really, I named it Spags because, short for spelling and grammar, but I didn't include the grammar part, it's only the spelling. Well, as I said in the first part, this is a list of words. Words 1 is for level 1, that's level 2. Now, words for level 1 should be pretty easy for you to guess, whereas words for level 2 are a little bit more difficult, and then level 3 is even more difficult than level 2. So, after this, I'll be adding in the timer and also a function to clear the game. But as of now, let me show you what happens. If I click on play, because I left the word there, so it helps us, it's just for me to test, but later on I'll be removing it. That's a shuffled word. Okay, imitate, and that's what you get. At me, something like that. Yeah, so you need to work out what the word is. Now, when you get it right, each letter is worth 1 mark. That's why with the levels, you find that in level 1 you can score, let's up to now, this word millennium, I would probably put it into here. Okay, so it's gonna be short words, maximum of maybe 7 letters per word, whereas words for level 2 is gonna be a lot longer words, or even more difficult ones, and so forth. Now, imitate. So I expect to get 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 points, which is that 7 points. Okay, and then the other one is misspell, and that's the the shuffled letters. So then I type in with misspell, I'm gonna get 7 plus 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yeah, so I would write misspell. Yeah, I know I'm cheating a little bit, but so then I get up to 15 points. Okay, peace. Peace. All right, and then imitate again. Now that's where the problem is. But however, even though the word is repeated, the shuffle isn't repeated. Okay, it says terminate, whereas at the start here it looked like this. You see, it at me. So even though you know the spelling already, if it's shuffled, you're still gonna have troubles answering it. Okay, so not to worry. I've got 27 points now. Let me show you what happens if I score more than 50. Now let me just keep playing the game like that. Column. Okay, now that's 55 points. So now I'm going to level 2. So it's no longer going to pick from this list here. Okay, it's now picking words from level 2, the level 2 list. Okay, so those are the words you're gonna see. Okay, so we have a parent. Parent. Okay, press enter, then difference, and difference is right there in level 2. Okay, because I've gone beyond 51 points or 50 points. Okay, so then that's a shuffled word. So as you can see, it gets a little bit more difficult. You see what they did to apparent, because they picked at random and then shuffled about. Okay, and then so that's the idea. Now let me show you what I improved in this game. Okay, I'll take this away, and then I got here and I added this part of level. Okay, so it's level 1, level 2, and level 3. However, instead of writing the level 1, 2, and 3, I wrote words 1. So words 1, that's level 1, because that's when the game is starting. It starts at level 1. So as you can see, that's words 1. So how do they change? Now it's gonna shuffle on previous. I explained this already. Okay, it's gonna get a random word, but it's gonna pick random letters from the selected word. Okay, as you can see, position, it's gonna choose a position from the list, and that position will be the the relative word to it, and then it's from that word it's gonna choose random letters and then assemble them into this shuffle, this memory space code or variable code shuffle. It's gonna keep adding each letter it selects, but then when the letter is selected, it will be removed from the word. So it does not selected, it's not picked again. Okay, it's only removed once because some words have the same letter that appears more than once. Okay, for example, a word like allegiance, you have one E and the other E. So if you don't say only remove it once, it's gonna take out all the E's. Okay, to replace them with an empty space or empty. Just basically delete them. So that's where this is just a clue, to show what the shuffled to show. Actually, this is the shuffled word that displays, and that's actually the word that it should be. However, if we go to compare, there's a part here I added. Now, with regard to score, you get the score plus the length of previous. Remember, previous is the word that was showed, displayed before extracting letters from it. So the length of previous, that's the score you get. If the word is 5 letters in length, it's got 5 letters in it, then you get 5 points. If the word is 7 letters or 7 digits, you get 7 points extra. So that's how it works. That's where the levels, that's where a person playing level 3 will earn more marks than the one for level 1. Okay, because the words in level 1 are shorter than the words in level 3. That makes them more difficult. And with regard to if score is greater than 50, so that's when level 2 kicks in. Moment you knock 50, okay, I mean 51, then level 2 comes in, okay. But again, level 2 goes up until 100 points. Okay, so if the score is greater than 50 and the score is less than 101, because we want 100 to be included into level 2. Okay, that's when level 2 starts. Level 2 is between 50 and 100. Level 3 is over 100. Okay, that's when level 3 is. So otherwise, if you're not neither level 2 or 3, then you are level 1. Okay, you are at level 1. Okay, that means the level is equal to words 1 again. You started at words 1, you reach 50, level changes to words 2. That means it's going to be picking from words 2 here. Now, where does words 2 come in? And I'll show you where that is. If you go to level here, okay, now let me show you. You see here where it says level, get word level. Okay, so remember, level is words 1. If you change it to words 2, that means it's going to be choosing from the list named words 2. Okay, this function gets the value of level and uses it within itself inside of its code. And because the value of level has been changed here from words 1 to words 2, words 3, words 4, and if you get it wrong, you're gonna get minus points. Okay, you're gonna get score plus equals that. However, if you get it wrong, score minus equals the length of the word. So which means it will automatically send you back to level 1. If you let's say you're at maybe 100 points and keep getting the wrong answers, it's gonna send you back to level 1 and then ask you the easier questions afterwards. So that's where we stand at the moment. My next step will be to make it refresh so that you don't get this list of words. Okay, all of this, it will be clearing the screen and then only showing you your points and the shuffled word. Okay, after maybe 2 seconds. Also, I need to remove this so it doesn't, this is like cheating. I only put it in for myself to check, do some testing to see if it works. All right, those are the 2 things I'll be adding in. And then what else do I need to add in? I'll see how it goes, but so far this is where the game stands at the moment. So I hope you're enjoying it and I hope you're learning from it. This tutorial, or whatever you can call it, it teaches you how to how to assemble this code. Okay, you should know the sequence. Okay, what comes first and then what and then what and then what, and how things run. Okay, this is how you set the levels in a game. I mean, there's so many ways of doing it. Okay, and then you've got to know how to use variables and their parameters in functions. Okay, what this does, what that does. Okay, and then how to localize or make globalize the variables. So because here global is score is global, it appears outside of this function, which means it can be used inside of this function because it's been globalized. Okay, it's usable anywhere. So we are borrowing its contents from outside. Yes, so that's where we stand at the moment. That's where how the game plays at the moment. I'll be tidying it in the final part, and then we add some comments. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.